Hi, my name is Nathan, and today we're going to do a comic book review of Nocterra, issue number 10, brought to you by Rated Comics. Let's get to it. We begin this issue with Piper having a dream. The dream that she opens her eyes and the first thing she sees is light. The dream was the end of their journey. The light came back, they found ES and the Sundog convoy flipped the fraction bar, and now we're into the big AM hit and they have light. She sees all her friends. It seems like a dream come true because it is a dream, but then it goes dark really quick. And it's Blacktop Bill in his voice saying, "You did it, kid. You made it." Suddenly, she feels like it's all her fault. The equation that she had in her head from her grandfather, thinking it'll bring something better, but somehow Bill was right from the previous issue. Instead, you didn't bring anything better. You made it far worse. Now back to reality, the Sundog convoy reaches to the Luna base. And that base is where the Nocturnes like Bill and the others are made, where their skin is permanently grafted to carbon nanotubes that turn them into walking silhouettes, phantoms that shades can't detect to protect them from the Eos. Eos is supposed to be an old word for dawn, but it makes no sense even though it's a bright shining light. Now it's dawn based on Eos, but maybe inside is where the darkness truly lies. So the Sundog convoy, they all look at the Eos base. They're trying to think of a way to get in. Bellwether is like, there's two guards there, but how do we distract them? We have no cover, none. And Blacktop Bill's like, hey man, just thinking out loud here, but if I could tell her that I came to my senses and I want to join the gang back, you just need to uncuff me and give me a weapon and that'll be your distraction. Like, nah, we don't like that plan. So Imori is like, no, how about we use Blacktop Bill as a distraction? And we can use the mag clamps to crawl along under the bridge, because it's a straight way. So Val is like, I like that idea, baby bro. Good. Magnetic pads is what we're gonna use to crawl under the bridge, and we're gonna send Blacktop Bill as a distraction. So Piper's like, cool, and Val's like, no, you and Adam stay behind. And the reason is Adam, he's untested and he's a liability. And you stay beyond because if we get to the EOS location, we need someone on the outside to have it in case things go down sideways. Piper is like, I don't want to do that. I want to be in on the action. No, that's not going to happen. You have the equation in your head. You are a walking version of the good math. You need to save the world. In case things go down sideways, I'm going to give you the location. You drive off and you do that when I tell you to. So Piper's like, really? So you're just going to do that? You're going to leave me behind? What's next now? Is Blacktop Bill going to join the convoy too? Val's like, look, I'm going to need him as long as I have to need him. You stay in the truck and you leave when I tell you the location of EOS, all right? Because you need that equation in case this goes sideways. So this is all for nothing suicide heist mission. I'm digging it. So as they crawl underneath the tube, these two guards are like, okay, these megas are acting all crazy, man. What's up with that? And we see them underneath. Val tells them, do not look at the water. And the cook is like, I'm sorry, but these megas are like having an appetite. But the only thing that's keeping these megas away from devouring them right now is because the light's shining bright from this base. So Val tells Bill, hey man, it's showtime. And Bill's like, I know, I got this. Don't worry about your old boy Bill. Just focus on you and those megas after all, down below, And those are the biggest ones I've ever seen. If these spotlights flicker just for a second, those bad boys are gonna bring the whole place down and gobble everyone up. Everyone not coated in carbon nanotubes, that is. And Bellwether's like, I hate this freaking guy. So Blacktop Bill introduces himself and he's like, hey man, I'm here to back for business. And one of the guards like, oh no, this ain't that easy for you. You ain't coming back in. You think Sugar is gonna roll out the welcome mat for you after what you did? He thought if he has family, you piece of. Before he can finish his sentence, boom, explosion happens and the Sundog convoy infiltrate the base. Piper and Adam are in the truck reading a book, and Val communicates with her on the telecom that we're inside. And they comment like, this place is a fortress. Like, dude, this is huge. There's more guards. Or Bill, what do we do next? And Bill's like, just mess with him because he has a bomb attached to him as a contingency plan. So Bill's like, all right, it's kind of hard to concentrate with all this ammonium nitrate strapped onto me. Of course, if you took the bomb off, I could concentrate better. And Val's like, look, anyone that takes that bomb off, it goes boom. You can try it though. You'll have maybe half a second from when the tape rips. If you toss it really quick, you might only lose an arm or a leg. Or by all means, go on, give it a try. Just tell us where the frick we're going. Bill's like, all right then, Captain. Left, then right, then left, all right? So they do follow the directions. They come into these pods where Bill was made. And Bill jokes to them like, okay, well, we're home sweet home. If we have a few minutes, anyone want to give it a try, become like me? It's going to hurt like hell, but hey, you get a sexy ass tan like me. Come on! And these Sundog convoys, they don't want to mess around. Bill, just tell us where the freak we're going. Okay, all right. Bill's like, all right, behind that door is where it all lies. And we see Sam and Diggs, these two people. The guy in the yellow is like the right-hand man to the guy in the red. And I believe that guy is Sugar. And Sugar's like, well, the prodigal son has returned. Diggs is like, sir, please let me shoot this traitor's mofo right now. Come on, Diggs. Let's move on. Past the past. Let's just move on with it. And since we're in that spirit, I sincerely apologize for what I did to your face back then. I was just having too much fun beating on William, ripping his nuts off. He did say that in the previous issue. I'm not just adding it in for comedic purposes. And he also just taunts him with, hey, how to get your face fixed with those skin grafts? I heard they had to take some skin from your ass to fix your face. You piece of... Right before he blasts him, Sugar's like, Diggs, do not do it. What are you doing here? What do you want, Bill? Bill's, I just want to introduce you to my Sundog convoy. You know, Val, meet Sugar. Sugar, meet Val. Nice to meet you, says Val. Now give us the freaking coordinates to Eos. So to get the coordinates, Val conveys that to Piper in the truck. And then Adam's like, you know what? I just used the Nox look over there, get the night vision, see what's over there, hitting those bushes and those trucks. And she does that. It's a Nocturne's convoy, and they have arrived, and they're going to go in. So as they go into the place where Bill fought William and ripped his nuts off, Bill's like, I don't recognize it, but this looks way too clean. And Sugar's like, after your recent resignation, the higher-ups asked me to change the methods, you know, more carrot, less stick. And Bill's like, I'm half sorry to hear that. I was always partial to more stick myself. Funny you should say that, as he gets shanked from behind with the knife that was thrown at him by your boy William. And William's like, oh, it's time to finish that fight, Bill. And Diggs, you stay far out the way. And the only thing I don't get is how the heck Sugar was able to elbow Val when she clearly had him at gunpoint. But for the sake of storytelling, Sugar's like, William, here's your chance. Finish him off and we'll make it official. I'll even call you Bill, and I'll call him Blacktop Bill. William, you'll be prime Nocturne. Everything that was Bill's will be yours. Well, you had me at Bill, says William. You ready? Let's do this. As they're about to go down, Val tells Piper, come on, run. If you haven't run right now, get on the road, run. Can you hear me? No need to yell, Val, says Piper, because I am here. And she is pissed. The walking equation is inside on a suicide mission. What are you doing here? How did she find him that quickly anyway? Sugar's like, no one's going anywhere. Isn't that right, miss? You look like you're Augustus' granddaughter, Bailey. Now come down here. There are too many of us to fight all by yourself. And she's like, oh, I'm not by myself. And that helmet that Bill uses to communicate with the shades, it's the Hepatongue. And William's like, no, that Hepatongue uses too much power. You plug that in, you'll short out the whole facility. The Megas will eat us alive. And Adam's like, I hesitate. It's going to make everything dark. You sure you want me to do this, Bailey? Piper, you sure you want me to do this? And she's like, do it now. So as he plugs it in that moment, Piper hears Bill's voice in her dream again, telling her that all the hope will come to nothing. Worse than that, she is the downfall of the Sundogs, this downfall of everything. And in her head, she plays that voice back to herself, and she's like, so be it, let it be. And then the darkness comes over, and he would say, the base goes dark, these Megas go crazy, and that's where we end this issue. This is a gangster read. I love it. Can't wait for this to be a Netflix show next year in 2023. My only negatives on this book, I thought the heist was great. I thought the overall tension building was great. The world building, they upped the stakes, was great. My only negative about this is, the art was great, but when Val and Piper were having a dialogue exchange, and a tense dialogue exchange on why Piper needs to stay back, I felt there could have been more intensity drawn out with that art. And also, how does Sugar elbow Val that damn quickly? But other than that, that's my only negatives, really. If there's really a negative, I thought this was a very solid issue. With that being said, Nocterra, issue number 10. What you guys think of the comic book? Comment below, let me know. And also, if you like the content we're throwing up, you know what to do. Don't be shy and don't be stingy. Here at Rated Comics, we do awesome comic book reviews, comic book related content with the occasional comic book giveaways. Not to mention, don't forget to check us out on our other social media as well as Whatnot, where we do live auctions on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll post it on our Instagram stories. Get amazing deals, giveaways, random giveaways, and awesome comic books as well. Thanks again for watching. Until next time.